Oh, yep, going right into it.
Hello, world.
Yes, hello, world. And hey, guys, Triforce of Doom here.
And Trick Racer Fang.
And it's time for the final trial.
Fun.
And apparently even the prep screen's having some trouble here.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, come on, really fuck shit up. Alright, so... Probably going to actually quickly go over the clues because some of those got updated a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we got the reserve department. Which, yeah, the students and all that. Only one survivor. Lots of words, pretty self-explanatory though.
Yeah.
The tragedy of Hope's Peak, where Izuru murdered 13 student council members. And it was covered up.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of know how that all went at this point. Like, that's the tragedy. And also the Ultimate Despair group.
Mm-hmm.
And Ultimate Despair, the character. Killing School Life. The survivors, which all 15 were taken by the Future Foundation. The Remnants of Despair. The list of subjects. The founder. Yeah, okay, so these actually seem pretty self-explanatory here. And oh, good, we can always just double-check what the emails say.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's only the one email, actually. Yeah, actually, these are all pretty self-explanatory here.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do this. You ready?
No.
I figured.
We're going in anyway. It's too interesting to not.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
Oh my. Okay.
Those are fast. Oh my god. They're giving us all but the letter we actually need. Oh, there we go.
What the?
Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh, damn it. That was dumb on me. Give me. Oh! Oh, that counted.
It started off easy and then it wasn't. I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. They're a little fast. This isn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
At first,
this Jabberwock Island we're on.
I thought it wanted me to actually spell out like the Neo World program.
I thought it was gonna be that first too.
And then I thought it was gonna be just it's a program, but then it's just like, oh, you said, oh, that's what we needed when the V came up. I'm like, really? And then I clicked it, and it immediately clicked, oh, this is virtual. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey,
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world.
Of course, Kuma goes for a slightly meta comment.
You get it? It's all just one big game.
You don't know the half.
Are you friggin' serious?
don't fucking mess with me, you bastard.
Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Yes!
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
About that.
I know. The all-in-your-minds trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me. That's not even possible.
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
I prefer glasses.
Same. I don't want anything that near my eyes.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain.
So yeah, like if in case a comparison couldn't obviously already be made, yeah, we're effectively in the Matrix.
Which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, not aviators, but...
You know, aviators is both a term for those who fly planes, and also the name of a really, really good musical artist.
Yep. The term you're looking for is avatars.
You mean avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove? I see! What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
The way he keeps emphasizing game, you can tell Brian had a lot of fun with the voice lines.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna get this ready just in case.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What?
That's why there's
What
the
game
newspaper of Hyoko being
What
an adult.
avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Do you remember which evidence that was?
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually live that life.
That must be it.
You're consenting to Monokuma, not something you see every day.
Yeah, now that's just something that makes the player goes,
Earlier,
oh
in Teacher's
god.
Lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated for you, Hiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
I like to think part of his response is like, how am I the only short one left?
Channeling Edward Elric there, I see.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right?
Yeah, it's funny you mention Edward Elric as well, because in Nintendo Switch Sports hairstyle I just unlocked this week for my character, is effectively his hairstyle.
So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
Do you recall details from past cases here?
I want to say him, because he was there.
You're the only one!
Because of all the stuff that happened to
Hey,
his sister.
Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a
Peko.
long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world. We're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
They're a simulation.
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
Never heard that one, really.
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Like I said, Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained.
Oh god, I am looking through this and I'm not seeing any intermission.
He
Oh
was just
boy.
forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Bruh.
Now's not the time.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? we're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here, so we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world. That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
Ooh boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Scenery change.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
So you are saying everyone is still alive?
It would be nice if it was true, but I
That's
doubt
it.
it.
Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
We all believe they died, so they're dead.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality.
It's Sword Art Online.
And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
Yep.
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
A fair reaction.
Same.
What the fuck?
That's about what I expected.
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Bullshit.
No, they're not. You are. Because you're the one who turned this simulation into the game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing? Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... we were taken out.
See. So our real enemy
Oh
is
boy.
the Future Foundation.
There's the Monokuma trap.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
It's just giving us all of them, it seems.
It feels like it. Or at least, like,
The Neo
70%.
World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys! Then the Future Foundation is
These just random
truly an
gibberish.
organization of evil!
The Neo World program was developed by
What would I
the
be?
Future Foundation, right?
Do you want the
The
hint?
ones who trapped us in here.
Sure.
It's all the Future
What you'd be
Foundation's doing,
refuting
right?
would be kind of calling it a
The
killing
enemy's
game.
the Future Foundation.
Hmm.
I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Ah, damn it.
There's
Okay.
no way they're good guys. Then the future truly
Pretty
an
sure I have a-
organization
And
of
the
evil.
hope cultivation plan. You remember what that was, right?
Pretty sure. Has to be extra sure.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation.
And the enemy's the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make it.
No, that's wrong.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is
See,
forcing us to
Monokuma.
kill each other.
Could it be that virus is?
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
The only one who was being suspicious was us because we were just really stubborn.
Yeah. Didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
Wait, no, I'm an idiot. She's.
Crap!
It's like I immediately saw it. I'm like, oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. Good job, idiot.
I see.
You gotta love those ones where it's like the half
She
second
was
after
the
you push, you
observer
go,
of the
wait.
Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of Observer.
NPC. What's that?
Play more games.
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
She was a program.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did you
Oh,
just
here we
say
go.
15 people?
Mhm.
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
Yeah, it was definitely Monokuma.
I see.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you're saying
Yeah,
she was just
that's
a program?
that's what Alter Ego told us.
And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
I mean, that really depends on your definition of human, but I don't want to get into the, like,
She
philosophical...
wasn't a flesh and blood human.
Yeah.
She
I don't
wasn't-
want to get into the philosophical jargon.
Yeah, she wasn't an organic being.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive.
Well, alive and being human are 2 separate things, Hajime.
Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive.
He's going with the metaphorical version of it
Did you
here.
forget?
Yeah.
She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
You don't play enough games, Monokuma.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain scene in Persona 4 that makes me cry every fucking time.
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character.
Vague gestures towards
she
14.
was a lackey for the detestable world ender.
There are songs that will make me cry on, like, play.
The Vault.
That one too. We will not elaborate.
No, we will not. You get to experience the Vault yourself if you haven't yet.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
You'll see.
Okay.
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
What,
Have a
you can't
Persona 4
talk?
moment. Have a Persona 4 moment.
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main
Uh-oh.
cast has finally arrived.
Uh-oh. Huh? Uh-oh.
I've been looking forward to this.
Fast.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
Uh-oh.
World Ender?
Uh-oh. Hi.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
What?
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
What? What the hell is happening?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us!
Shut up, Soda.
Hey, what happened?
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in. Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program. By now, you should understand your true identity.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Well, yes, there is that.
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting to see Makoto in this game.
Not at all.
Alright, let's get another checkpoint, so that's good there. Ooh.
Ooh.
You don't need to hit all the dash pads, you know?
Yeah, but it's just fun. Who were the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Us.
Alright. Ooh. Nice save.
Aw.
Yeah, that's the best plan there.
Okay.
Or the remnants.
Of despair. Part of me wants to say him, but I can also understand it being Makoto, so I would understand if this makes me fall off. Wait, what? You guys are saying it's us as well?
Yep!
Huh. Interesting.
Do you remember what it said the remnants of despair are?
Followers of Junko?
And why would Makoto be a follower of Junko?
He wouldn't. Okay. Why
So-
ever Hajime is putting to recover them from despair, to fill them with despair. Well, originally it was this, but I can understand the other one being true.
Well, you know, it's saying why were we put there in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, surprise!
It's all coming together.
all the characters we've gotten to know and love in this game were followers of Junko originally.
What the hell?
The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys.
Lovely.
That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid!
No wonder this game's called Goodbye Despair.
in the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth.
Also, you look no different from how you were before, Makoto.
The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars. Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything. We're part of a dangerous group like that?
I mean, are we still, or is it more of a we were?
That's gotta be a lie.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair.
Hi, new Hajime Sprite.
It's like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh god, what did you? Oh no.
Yeah, like that's the Hajime version of Phoenix, right, with his head in his hands.
That's Hajime blue screening right now, yeah.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
Yeah, so remember how we were wondering why his plan was to let the traitor live?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what he aspires for?
Absolute hope.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
I mean, he ripped up that page.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Oh.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
God damn it.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know the phrase.
I know the first word. I'm not entirely positive on the rest. Oh wait, no, I think I got it. It took a second. And it took a bit of thinking. There it is.
Alright.
This. L's, please.
Please hand us an L.
Please. Not a sentence I ever thought I'd say in this kind of climate, but
Yeah, that was the joke I was going for.
yeah. There they are. Kill us all.
Insert Billy here.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learn that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that. Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
Which, in case you're wondering, more details about how they became Ultimate Despair is part of the anime.
The true
Because the anime is basically two halves that tell
Junko
one
and Oshima.
cohesive story.
She strongly influenced you all during your
We'll
time
get there
at the
eventually.
school.
Yeah.
And that's why you became Ultimate Despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies. Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
Not really.
Oh god, they grafted parts of Junko onto themselves.
Yeah.
Oh god.
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
It appears you've remembered a little.
One tiny image.
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're Ultimate Despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies. How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked. We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
Doubt hope? How much despair is within you guys?
Yeah, I think you know which one to do.
Yeah.
There's obviously some kind. There's no way we're ultimate. Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own body.
My brain is trying to tell if this is the Danganronpa 1 or Danganronpa 2 non-stop debate thing here.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko and Oshima's arm. What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko and Oshima, he could make her survive within it.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand
Cease.
that.
It's too soon to feel sick. It's not even the worst thing the Ultimate Despairs have done.
Oh, yeah, you can actually delete the gift
Some
tab, I just
wasted away
realized.
skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide. One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
Why does that look like old Fuyuhiko?
And not just that, some even tried to have children with Junko's
Gross.
dead body.
Yeah, remember how one complaint about Danganronpa 1 is they didn't really elaborate on the tragedy?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting elaborations on the tragedy.
I see.
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
I wonder if that's why he's always wearing the eye patch.
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling, but there's no need to worry. You just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be safe.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's
It's
my
like, I
purpose,
asked, what's your
after
thoughts
all.
about Makoto so far?
That's why the Neo World program was created too.
Being a bit of a weirdo, but I think he's here to help a little bit.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair? So, you're saying this was like a test? I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments. Nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, by the way, the school mode for just hanging out with everybody is basically, what if Monokuma did not succeed in taking over the program?
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
At this point, it kind of sounds like we don't want them to.
If
but...
you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars die? If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
Damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
I don't trust this.
I see.
Smart move.
Wait. Can we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Yeah, I was wondering when you'd start noticing all the little lines that have been a little out of character.
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
Also,
I don't think you're the actual one, because I think they gave you up because you did some bullshit like put us in here in the first place.
I knew it.
Question mark.
As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
There it is. The fucking email.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right? The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation. Foolish to even think about it.
about that.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, pretty easy one.
I said I'm going. Why aren't you Let's do what he said. I mean, the Future Foundation.
And apparently, we are.
It's fine to trust. The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
Bunk.
No, that's wrong.
You yourself did it, you dumbass.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
Yeah, think Monokuma didn't plan this AI through. Either that or you skimmed it. Yep.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma, those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
Nice catch, Akane. The only way to save you.
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
Oh my god, stop.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Ready for a panic talk?
Oh god.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already!
Oh god.
That's impossible! Proof! Are you sure?
Oh, he's got a lot of shield.
I'm not listening!
Uh-oh.
Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you!
He's only got like one statement
You're
left.
getting all riled up! You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me...
This is the end.
Took me a second.
Makoto Naegi, that's who you really are. Then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
He disappeared? Hey!
That's right,
That guy
Monokuma.
disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program. So anything's possible, right?
Then that was just the work of Monokuma?
Bingo.
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
Well, that's what happens when you don't fact check Monokuma.
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A
Get
trap?
fucked.
What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can
I
finally
don't think that's how it
end.
works with him.
Yeah, and also, it's a program.
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
About that.
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Oh boy.
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game?
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Exactly. Bruh.
You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh great, we're being pan-fried.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories!
A thought occurs. Would picking Get Out be kind of the same as the one bad ending from 1?
Kinda. Either that or just, or either you just take a hit or something. Wow. Okay,
I'm gonna die!
please do. Oh, so yeah, actual 3D model.
Mm-hmm.
What? What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay.
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
She's huge! She's way too huge!
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger.
Again, do you realize how little that narrows it down?
You know, that game, Kniferella.
Huh? What?
You said it anyway.
Well, I need to Google that one.
Kniferella.
Give me a quick second.
For some reason I was thinking of some like Alice in Wonderland game. Where they gave Alice a knife.
I see. An estimated bus size of 15 meters, huh?
Oh, it's just a parody of Bayonetta.
Huge.
Oh, okay.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I get fucking crushed!
If this was
I
a
know that's
pandering
someone's
fan
cake.
service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either, you won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
So fucking hopeless!
This is Monokuma's true identity?
Mm-hmm.
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her
Yeah,
personality
she does that.
Yeah, just keep up. You'll get it eventually, so
I
yeah.
get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Yeah, because they never actually saw her face before.
So it's not.
Oh, I'm just gonna save you some trouble. It's an AI version of her.
I see.
Okay.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Okay, I went like 3 steps ahead and was just really
You said
confused.
Junko Enoshima. Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know?
God damn it.
First time. Jeez. Stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego? Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program.
So yeah, AI Junko was the virus.
And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
So they are committed to Junko being dead in the timeline. She just found ways to keep her legacy alive.
Yeah.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Yeah, no.
Hell no! Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Tampered? With
Yeah,
the
run that
graduation
back.
program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious?
Oh boy.
You would do that?
I mean, it really feels like a monkey's paw thing. She'd probably do it, but she'd resurrect them with all of their ultimate despair memories.
Oh yeah, obviously.
It was like real hard, you know?
What the hell?
Oh yeah, that's a new one.
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Monkey's paw for you, Joe.
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
Bingo. So, what's the answer, everybody?
We were watching it from Jabberwock Park.
I see.
The big bomb.
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
So it was less a bomb and more a hacking timer.
Totally wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Oh, right.
Never mind.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around. I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you
Me
expect
staring at a
this stage of the
certain
game?
mystery game.
Me having no idea and not wanting to know. Me probably turning it into another Let's Play.
It was going to be a Let's Play, but then I learned more about. But then when I started learning more and more about the guy who made the game, I was like, never mind.
I see.
She's seriously messed up.
All I'm gonna say is it involves multiple protagonists with multiple choices you could make, and your characters could stay dead.
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough.
In case anyone still doesn't
Please
get what I'm
stop.
hinting at, the dude also made 2 or 3 other games, all with similar like choice mechanics of varying quality.
You'd be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap. Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all. Yeah, Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's alive, the moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Hey, who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like,
Oh
forever!
boy.
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip. Your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices. Okay,
Excuse me?
now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So, we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
Oh boy.
I mean, to what home? You guys killed them all.
Yeah, you can gotta guess what they're roping you into here.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna say so you have to push graduate.
I got it!
Cause that.
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real?
I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation. I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Okay, Junko.
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
Okay, Junko.
Junko, please.
How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, you must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
So yeah, again, his avatar is his high school looking self.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Just what do you mean by track? What is Junko's track?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, question, did you watch Doctor Who at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind on that comparison then.
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
Monkey's paw. Technically they are, but no, they're not.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
You know for a fucking fact that's not the same.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy.
No.
I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here! After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world! With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete! That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
Yeah, she's, well, it's been established she's crazy.
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
I see.
Yeah, she is technically an observer at the moment.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So memory
That's
manipulations, she can get rid of all this anger, you know, free of her
Make us
despair.
choose graduate. So you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair.
Pretty much, yeah.
She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
Except for you and your friends.
That's
Dude,
not
that's because they
true.
actively fought it.
You understand me so well.
Jesus.
For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with
I
despair?
need to just double check how much longer we've got with this, because I know we were on a bit of a time thing
For
there.
example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray.
I have no idea how long that's all going to take, actually. Oh
And the
boy.
best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
I see.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
No, you're not.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous
For the record,
number.
the only non-stop debate really left is the big climactic one. Everything else is like the multiple choice stuff that's build up and stuff like that.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all tied at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be
Yeah,
like
now
that?
you see the twist.
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
Alright.
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really?
Yeah,
That's the
she
first
doesn't
I've
know
heard of it.
about this function. We do. believe it would be near the bottom.
Wait.
I see.
Forgot which button for a sec.
Are you talking
I just
about
pressed the same
shutdown
button. I'm like,
sequence?
oh, it's definitely X. Why didn't it work?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop. And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the
I know
shutdown?
why. Do you?
We'll see.
I see.
I do believe they said there needs to be half.
There's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate
And we're currently at
repeat
6.
at the same time.
8. Okay, so we need 8.
Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
Oh boy, how do we get out of this one?
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
They're back.
Byakuya! I knew you guys would come.
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Junko, he's already got his hands full with Toko. I think he's good.
He's already seen some shit.
Shut up.
Fair.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
If there's a Byakuya we know and tolerate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this sometimes I forget this, but yeah, no, this means Hero's technically part of Future Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. we have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
So I think it should be all cut and dry, right? Oh, that's a new one.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump, you said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
And based on your face, I can see you know what that means.
That's not a good thing.
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
Lose mana coins. God damn it.
does that mean we'll go back to being Ultimate Despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Well, why do you think these guys are basically labeled traitors?
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be all right. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds. Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past.
Hey, why did we become Ultimate Despair in the first place?
Oh boy, that ain't that a fun question.
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
We met Junko.
It's a bit more complex than that. We'll save that for a later thing.
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others.
I feel like she's directly looking at Byakuya while saying this.
Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Wow, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
I forget how long the exposition stuff takes.
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Oh, and no, that does not mean closing argument. There were no closing arguments this time.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
There's definitely a more unique choice to give them that compared to Danganronpa 1.
Yeah.
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
Well, fuck you too.
Called us chumps again.
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
There was a more important goal there.
Ah, here we go.
A goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
And now, time for more surfing.
Fun.
At least it's not spelling.
Yeah. I didn't mind the Hangman's Gambit at the start, but I kind of despise it now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, again, you can see why everyone does not like twos.
Are you gonna do anything, Gabe?
And it should be fine. Just... Alright.
I'm certainly doing something.
Alright. Oh my god, where's the end of this
oh, damn it.
string? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, and there's 3 questions in this one, so that's fun. Alright.
Alright, question 1. Who did Junko and Ishima want to lure? No, technically them.
Yeah.
Kind of former Future Foundation.
Oh god!
Oh, okay.
That's just rude.
Yeah.
I forgot it does that.
Wasn't even paying attention, I was just speaking my word vomit. Fine. Hold on.
There we go. Why would you make the answer itself an obstacle course?
Now this is pod racing. I say as I crash immediately. Oh. I know patterns.
Alright. Well, at least there was a checkpoint.
Checkpoint, dies immediately.
It's like when you go to save state in an emulator at a really bad spot. Here we go.
Question 2. What bait was used to lure the killings? I could understand Junko herself, but I do believe the killings are correct.
Yeah.
Because they were being broadcast to someone. Oh, come on.
Yeah, not gonna lie, until today's recording session, I legit forgot the red pyramid things were part of this. Oh!
Oh, come on.
That's just rude.
Mm-hmm. This is why I don't surf.
I don't, because I just never bothered learning how to swim.
Oh, come on. I mean, that too. Ugh.
Stupid octahedrons.
That point yet?
Yeah.
Go back.
Wow, this is a long sequence. Oh, thank God.
What did you use? Worse than watch the killings?
Surveillance Gamera, yes. Gamera, the well-known kaiju known for surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
Even after some of the questions, they're making it work for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's all coming together.
Okay. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We should be able to finish this before you have to leave.
Mm-hmm. We have time.
You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island.
It was a club name throwing you off again, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I forgot about it.
Ding ding ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Soda, don't you fucking dare.
Sure did.
Rip!
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
Fucking rip.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, that dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth. You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program.
Well, because we were under your control and manipulated by you, so it
To
makes
provide
sense.
the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Yeah, Junko's VA had such a fun time. I believe it was 2 VAs because like some personalities are voiced by one person, some are voiced by another. Same too from Danganronpa 1, I believe.
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate! Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
Yeah. Because they entered this way, they are technically students.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The teacher's acceptance.
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Alright. How close are we to the final non-stop debates? I want to double check this. Oh, we getting there. We are close.
There's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will
Yeah,
enter
we'll sometimes
the
forget how
endless
long the
life
final
of
trials can
repeating
feel.
the braid.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate.
At least with this one compared to ones, there's more stages to it than just constantly no Yuing Junko.
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
Is that a phrase?
We fell for this trap.
No one I've heard of.
And that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's why he's Ultimate Hope.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is...
She's kinda got us there, yeah. Like, definitely more well thought out than the final trial in the first game for her.
Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crush you with despair, and ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me,
Oh, God.
I will never fall into despair.
Yeah, Junko being horny for Makoto, that's not something I expected out of this game.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair.
To be fair, Ultimate Despair being yandere for the Ultimate Hope would make sense.
Yeah.
That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very
Ooh,
soon.
we're finally getting to this.
Oh, God. What now?
It's the final leg.
Mastermind.
We're almost there, though, don't worry.
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. And I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well. Let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
Oh, I've been waiting to see your reaction to this. The Dark Dam of Destruction.
He was one of Gundam's hamsters.
Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The future foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you
We
do
know
not
which
know,
incident.
then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy.
If he was the founder, how is he a student?
We'll get there.
Izuru
In fact,
is the
we are
killer
almost there, I'm
responsible
pretty
for
sure.
Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
Just call it the tragedy, please, game.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What?
What? I am... What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Yeah, she's not lying.
I mean, my thought process isn't even in this, like, hemisphere. I'm just now thinking, was this in the notebook that Nagito got?
Probably, I think.
Because it's weird that he would then double down on us being...
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever.
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way! There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
So remember the good old question of why is Hajime here?
Oh boy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make double sure on this
Good news?
one.
Okay, hold on. I just want to double check these. Yeah.
Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created Hope?
What?
It might be Izuru.
So, remember that one experiment Hope's Peak was doing?
Good news, Hajime!
Not that.
Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent
I'm gonna fast forward is the thing.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity.
Was he hidden in the... Then Hajime's...
There's no doubt I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created Hope?
That must be it. Created Hope. Are you talking about the Hope
Alright,
cultivation
basically there's
plan?
one more multiple choice, and then like the climactic non-stop debate stuff and the follow-up to that. So we're almost there.
Cultivation
Yeah.
plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago.
So yeah, there
they
are
were able to
two
reach the
Izuru
experimental stage of that
Kamakuras.
plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why?
We were the lucky one.
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else. You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See, didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
You say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes.
Define extremes.
By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed
that
Hajime
does it.
Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb.
And now you're probably figured out who was on that boat with Nagito.
By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now. even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, Hajime gets out of here. He's gonna be a super genius, right?
He's also gonna be super full of despair and probably kill a fuck ton of people.
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory?
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
I believe that is what she is implying.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
he'll disappear.
Disappear?
What a thing to throw at the protagonist of the game.
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
So you're probably wondering what the big climactic non-stop debate's gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll see.
Uh-oh, he's starting to pass out. What the hell?
Say hello to Izuru.
Damn.
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all
So he was the one who put the virus in.
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
Choose graduate is the right answer. Just getting that out of the way, because you can tell it's one of those types of choices.
I just need to choose graduate.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy...
This is one of the reasons why I like that they went for Hajime as the next protagonist, because he is very different from Makoto when you break it down. Just in the mindset, too.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy. Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the Ultimate Despairs, right? Once you go back to being Ultimate Despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
So yeah, our character's currently kind of blue screening. Mm-hmm.
And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game.
For them, we're freaking out. Hajime's just like, oh god. Hajime's
Everything
just
you
done.
felt, awe,
He's just lip-syncing.
friendship, love.
Lip-syncing.
There won't even be save data left of it.
Oof.
The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair?
So, now can you guess what the non-stop debate's gonna be?
Why do I feel like it's the exact opposite of what it was in Danganronpa 1, where Makoto just yelled hope at everyone, and it's just everyone yelling hope at him?
For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on!
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world.
Oh
Even
boy.
among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Akane, can you do us all a favor and just kind of punch to your right, please? Really hard?
No, give it a sec, we'll get there.
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true
Oh,
hope.
yeah,
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember. The reason everybody
yeah, we're kind of
died.
fucked up right now.
Are you
little
really
bit.
going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but...
In fact, humor me, try hitting
I want to see
fire.
Echo one more time.
Yeah.
Turn back into ultimate despair.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Meanwhile,
Graduate or shut down. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose. To choose between that. Why? Why do we have to choose?
So Hajime's not doing great.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much.
Oh, he's turning into Nagito.
Why do I have to be a part of this?
Nah, Nagito would be absolutely saying fuck Junko here. Just saying.
Well, yeah, but he's doing, like, his pose.
I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
Also, good time to mention, yeah, again, Johnny on Bosch, my favorite voice actor, and this is a good showcase of why.
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens.
Oh god, now what?
Well, I can say that. But the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
Phew, boy.
What?
We're getting there, don't worry.
I know.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I can shoot.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
So for this section, you just gotta absorb one statement and fire it at another.
Yay!
Gotcha.
You didn't have to forget us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
Till she shows up.
All right, let's party! I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
What?
After all this time?
All right, a game reset.
Yeah, sure.
And with this, the
I only
world
saw
will continue to
one thing
loop.
to...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to
Don't
stay
think
like
it was.
this for a
No,
while.
it's not that. That's what you have to shoot,
Your
but.
master, that is a wise
see.
call.
Yay!
Trying to remember what we shot. Try fast forwarding a bit.
Yes, there's a...
And with this, Junko...
All right!
I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG... Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
If you get...
Should I begin with a brief introduction?
Oh wait,
After
there's
all
more.
this
There's
time?
more after this.
That's
I think.
not it.
Oh.
There we are.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
You didn't highlight it.
Damn it.
All right!
So you know where to go.
The world.
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stick.
Young master.
Yay! Yes, there's a.
And with this, Juka.
All right! I'm gonna showcase my. Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
What to be
Yay,
awed by
yay
the
for
sight
endless
prepared
loops
you
until you break out of it.
Should I begin with a...
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Higher up. There you go. You kept going too low. You actually hover over it and not under it.
All right! A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An
Yeah,
eternal
they actually
game.
spell out how it works too.
This world. Who are you?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
So a big climactic
think
bounce
we
up
messed
debate. Breaking yourself out of this funk.
Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
Alright.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Ichiaki, can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game.
Yeah, this
you
goes
guys
a
aren't part
bit,
of the
but
game.
yeah.
You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Alright.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
Yeah, a lot going on
There's no
here.
way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
I feel like I need to grab that.
You do. Yeah, and shoot everything.
Oh boy.
This is the scream hope at you sequence.
I have no talent.
So this
at
time
all.
it's have confidence.
I was even betrayed by the academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
And it's a lot faster too.
Who cares what will happen to the world?
Wow, I'm shocked that worked.
Sacrifice myself.
Damn it.
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future
Silence.
Foundation's fault.
Silence.
Even so, not mine.
Silence.
Even so, I can't choose the future.
Even so.
Even so,
I love this bit because it's a great use of gameplay for his character development.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
Yeah, you can also see easily why Chiaki is one of the characters that gets most fan art. Because A, cute design, and very plot important.
Forgot to say it again.
And a lot of it involves her with Usami. So that's fun for those who don't know. MASH.
I will not even remember why everyone died.
You hear that music.
The world of despair. The tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Pekka one more time. We turn back into ultimate despair. We might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They've been at this for a
They're
while.
both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
I think you're supposed to fire at that, maybe?
You can't lose hope.
Oh, wait, nope, there it is. Hold.
If the memories you made here disappear,
I actually hold the button.
I will not even remember
Yeah.
why everyone died.
Future.
You can't lose hope.
If the memories you
No,
made
wrong-
here disappear,
wrong
I
thing.
will not even remember why everyone
Okay.
died.
I'm not touching anything anymore.
Oh, it's
it's
just
just
doing-
going.
Okay, fair enough.
We turn back into. We might be killed by.
My hands are off the controller. It's just going at this point.
Fair enough. I forgot I did
They're
that.
both hope and they're both. A conclusion will never.
About that.
No, that's wrong.
Future.
Sorry, what you got, yo?
There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
Okay, Super Saiyan Hajime.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Oh, Jesus. Future!
You despair because you yearn for hope.
Oh,
You
good,
yearn
I have
for hope
infinite.
because you despair.
Yeah.
Finish this already. There's no need for you to tell yourself and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this
Silence.
game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
Fire. The fire.
Oh, right.
damn it!
You despair.
Fucked up the
because you
climax.
yearn for hope, Eclipse. Finish
I don't
this
know, I think I'm
already.
having too much fun just slashing with infinite slashes.
Fair.
Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose
Fuck your
a
white
kid.
noise.
Oh, jeez.
This is the last thing.
I don't want anything. You have no argument. There's no hope. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen.
Fire.
This crappy feeling. I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. You're not hope. I don't want to lose anything. Any choice is despair. You're not hope. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, what you got, yo? Also, I love how Chiaki chimes in for that one too.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Huh? But
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence,
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
what are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness, a warm, yet resolute light, the one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision!
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?
It's Super Saiyan 1.
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
And that's the trial. Holy shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
That certainly just happened.
Yep.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
Bye, Junko.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have
Just
meaning,
double check.
right?
Was it 8 or 9 for you?
9.
Okay, we're good then. We are way good.
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
So now that we are at the end and everything, what are your thoughts on who they chose as the surviving cast?
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. Like, one thing I like is, like, yeah, none of them really had big, like, Fiki got a bit of a target on his back, but he quickly made up for it.
Mm-hmm.
And Kazuichi was just kind of annoying, and they already took care of one pervertish character anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty scared.
Yeah, Akane was always just there.
I mean, Akane is literally just Hina 2.0.
Yep.
So
just this time also with the same kind of baggage that was plaguing Taka.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
She just got to survive this
scared
time.
too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
I don't think we could ever forget.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
I'd rather survive.
Yes. Knock me senseless, not lifeless.
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Now, I will say, like, for whenever we do get to Danganronpa, because I feel like taking a break from that for our hangouts would be a good idea.
Me too. Thank you.
For whenever we do get back to it, next up will be Ultra Despair Girls, and that one's going to be interesting to figure out how that's going to work, because it's a very different format.
I'll
I guess we'll see it when we get
never
there.
forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget.
Because Ultra Despair Girls is a third-person shooter with puzzle elements.
Oh god, lovely.
I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere.
And it's an installment, but it's also part of the plot, so...
Because we're all friends after all.
It also kind of helps explain why we didn't see Toko, or there at least. But yeah, that was Chapter 6. Now there's just, some of the epilogue ending stuff to take care of, and then final thoughts during the credits and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, of course.
The giant cell phone. Yep.
Alright, now for the epilogue. That's one way to describe it, yes. Yeah, not something you can really publicize.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave anytime.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people.
Shut up.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
But there's still a chance,
No,
and
the
hey, there's them in
possibility
their
is-
actual outfits.
Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes,
I wonder if
that
anyone's
is the
cosplayed as Kyoko in the Future Foundation outfit. Because I can see that happening.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Thanks.
Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished.
Just call it the tragedy!
We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
And there's more after this.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Yeah, this ending basically directly leads into 3 now that I think about it.
Oh boy.
Yes, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Because, yeah, so Danganronpa 3, there's basically 2 halves. The Future Arc and the Despair Arc. They tie into each other and thus have a very specific watch order, actually.
Don't make
You basically
me
bounce back
remember
and
something
forth between
so
the 2 arcs, because, they basically assume you do that, and thus will kind of spoil events from previous episodes in the other arc. Thankfully, I know the order because I watched it as it was, coming out. Subbed.
Yeah.
Then let's go. We must create
And
our
then
own
V3
futures
is its
too.
own thing.
Yes. Which is why I always say V3 when I talk about it.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
You know, just in case you weren't fully sure if they were, back to normal-ish.
My future lies here.
And yeah! That's Danganronpa 2. So now that we've actually gone through it and everything, what are your thoughts?
It's Danganronpa 1, but so much bigger and better. And it has music like this. I don't know, I don't really have, like, a lot. It's just, it was good. I had fun going through it. Being like, Ultimate Slenderler?
Oh, that's probably like Ultimate Imposter's Japanese title.
Gotcha.
Because yeah, should we mention the Ultimate Imposter, his actual name never gets revealed. Because every time he's ever on screen, he's in anything, he's impersonating someone. But yeah, like for me with 2, yeah, it's got a good chunk of improvements over the first game in various ways, like with the story and stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, some gameplay aspects. Hi, Hangman's Gambit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall improvement, but does have some quirks. At the very least, the final trial does not just feel like it drags on and on. It actually feels like it proceeds from point to point.
Yeah.
That is the wrong USB cord. Went to go try to plug in the DualSense. That's why I had it plugged into bet for some free. Alright, to like charge one of the classic controllers. But yeah, so for viewers, Danganronpa will continue some other time probably, but it's not going to be for a bit. We basically marathon 1 and 2, so obviously we're going to want to take a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Like, there's other stuff I do want to record with Jeff, so there's that, but also just Hangouts just being Hangouts is also fun.
We have to get through One Piece.
Yeah, I got him started on that. We are currently in the Little Garden arc.
We're on like episode 70 something.
Yeah.
So 75.
And for those unaware, I am a major One Piece fan. I am fully caught up on the anime myself, and holy shit, yesterday's episode. Episode 1049 was insane, and yes, we are that. It is that long.
I knew it was over 1,000.
Yeah, it's actually almost done with the current arc with the anime, so that's nice. Like, this most recent episode was basically the big right before the final battle type episode. But, yeah. Like, one thing, like, if it's not uploaded by the time this part's out, which, I don't know, it may or may not be, depends, one thing we do want to do at some point is a Rate the Super of the Demon Slayer fighting game. Yeah, the DLC's out for that, which is nice. But yeah, and also there's just a few games I wanted him to play, and who knows, maybe there's a game or two that you wanted me to check out at some point that I just don't know of. I don't know.
Not that I can think of.
Alright.
I don't know if I have any games that I've played that you haven't.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm thinking for the next type of that Let's Play, I'm thinking the next one is,
I mean, the only thing I can think of is just doing, like, a random run of, like, Death Road to Canada or something.
Yeah,
co-op.
like the two games I'd want to do next with you on my end would be River City Girls Zero, because I did recently nab it for that purpose. Because, you know, we did River City Girls 1 before. And 13 Sentinels, because I know you haven't played that yet.
I have very specifically avoided it.
Yeah,
I remember Nico put out a video on it. I watched like the first like maybe 6 or 8 minutes of it. He's like, if this is enough to get you, don't watch anymore because I'm gonna spoil the absolute fucking shit out of it.
And he did.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Yeah, I watched his Let's Play after I had beaten the game and started watching his content. I was like, oh right, he did 13 Sentinels. Click. Which, oh man, yeah. The one fun thing with that game is how different everyone's playthroughs end up being because of how freeform it is. I'm looking forward to that.
Mio has no idea. Oh boy.
Like, all I'm gonna say is, you have 13 protagonists, and you can go through them in pretty much any order.
Oh, fun.
Well, I say pretty much because obviously there's gonna be some restrictions for plot reasons. Like, you know, some characters will obviously be more in the know than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely like Vanillaware's most ambitious title ever. Speaking of Vanillaware, one game I do want a like remake of like for modern consoles would be Muramasa the Demon Blade. I owned it on the Wii. It's gorgeous. It's fun. Make it HD. And they did say there's not currently any plans for it just because they're already busy. But the head guy does want to port it at some point. It's just not in the cards at the moment. So hopefully. But yeah, Danganronpa 2 is a fun game.
Yeah. It's just everything's bigger.
We actually had 3D model. I forget if there's
bigger everything.
Oh,
literally Easter egg.
Yeah, that's the same thing we got last time. All the post-game stuff. Oh, that's going to be a fun thing that I can have us go through some other time whenever we feel like it. That is a what-if light novel, essentially. So, basically, in Danganronpa 1, one item that had a very, very, very rare chance of being gotten was an escape button that acted as a sort of joke ending. This basically takes that and turns it into a whole what-if scenario.
takes that and runs with it.
In fact, I have some history with Danganronpa because, so, back when I first discovered the Let's Player, the Niskel, back when he still had his reviews up and everything, because he used to do reviews, I got into him because one of my school friends recommended me him after said friend also got me into this series. And shortly after I as I started watching his channel, he held auditions for a fan dub of Danganronpa If. I auditioned for Makoto. I got the understudy role. And then he had to cancel those plans, so the Byakuya VA took that over. The guy I was understudy for never responded, so I was now the main Makoto for that project. And then it never fucking happened. Like, I still have, like, all my voice lines recorded, but it just never happened because life got in the way of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Which saddens me, because it was fun. And also a great way to learn that effort noises are awkward as hell. As I put it, you sound like you either take a shit or are having sex. It's one of the two. But yeah, I wanted to share that personal little anecdote now that we unlocked that, because, yeah. Just, hey, I have personal history with that light novel because A, I read it, and B, I recorded stuff for a fan dub of it that never happened, and I'm sad. But hey, that's how I met some of my friends I still chat with. So, that's nice. But yeah, that's Danganronpa 2. So with all that said, that very, very long outro said, this has been the Charge Force of Doom.
And Drake Razorfang.
And peace out.